Ancient tech that shouldn't exist, but did. What if everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations was wrong? Imagine uncovering a 2,000-year-old computer buried beneath the sea, or a perfectly machined metal sphere embedded in 3-billion-year-old rock. What if ancient people harnessed electricity, flew machines, or drilled with diamond-like precision, thousands of years before modern tools existed? This isn't science fiction. These are real artifacts, discovered, studied, and still unexplained by mainstream archaeology. Get ready to journey through the most mind-blowing, controversial, and awe-inspiring mysteries of human history. These are the ancient technologies that shouldn't exist, but did. Stay until the end, because the final discovery might change the way you see civilization forever. 1. The Antikythera Mechanism, the 2,000-year-old analog computer. In 1901, sponge divers exploring the seabed off the Greek island of Antikythera made a discovery that would puzzle historians for over a century. Among a pile of amphorae and bronze statues, was a lump of corroded metal. When archaeologists x-rayed it decades later, they were stunned. Inside were intricate gears, cogs, and inscriptions. This wasn't just art, it was technology. Now known as the Antikythera Mechanism, this device is widely regarded as the first analog computer in human history. Built in the 2nd century BCE, it could calculate astronomical positions, predict solar and lunar eclipses, and even track the four-year Olympic cycle. Let that sink in, a mechanical calculator with differential gearing, made more than 2,000 years ago. Modern engineers have compared its precision to 18th century clocks. But how did the ancient Greeks develop this? Was it a one-off genius invention, or a remnant of a lost technological age? We may never know. 2. The Baghdad Battery, ancient electricity. In 1938, while excavating near Baghdad, archaeologist Wilhelm Koenig found a curious artifact, a small clay jar containing a copper cylinder and an iron rod. This device, dated to around 250 BCE, has all the components of a simple galvanic cell, or battery. Could the ancient Persians have created electricity? Replicas of the Baghdad Battery have been built and shown to produce low voltages when filled with electrolytes like vinegar or lemon juice. But for what purpose? Some speculate it powered electroplating to coat objects in gold or silver. Others think it was used for medicinal or ritual purposes. There's no conclusive proof. But if true, this could rewrite the timeline of electrical discovery by over 2,000 years. 3. The Piri-Reis Map, ancient global navigation. In 1513, Ottoman Admiral Piri-Reis compiled a map using sources now lost to history. Drawn on gazelle skin, it depicted parts of Europe, Africa, and shockingly, South America's east coast with startling accuracy. But here's the real kicker, the Piri-Reis map also seems to show Antarctica, ice-free. Mainstream science tells us Antarctica has been covered in ice for over 6,000 years. So how did a 16th century mapmaker know its underlying coastline? Piri-Reis himself claimed his map was based on ancient sea charts, some dating back to the time of Alexander the Great. If true, this suggests the existence of a pre-Ice Age seafaring civilization with knowledge of the entire globe. It sounds impossible. Yet the map exists. 4. The Dendrolite, did the ancient Egyptians harness electricity? Carved into the walls of the Hathor Temple at Dendera, Egypt, are depictions of what appear to be giant light bulbs. Known as the Dendrolite, these images show serpents inside bulb-like enclosures, connected to what resemble power sources and cables. Most Egyptologists dismiss this as religious symbolism. But alternative theorists argue the images could represent some form of electrical lighting, perhaps used to illuminate the deep tombs and chambers of ancient Egypt. There are no soot marks in some of these chambers, which adds fuel to the fire. Could it be that the ancient Egyptians understood and harnessed electricity in ways we've yet to fully comprehend? 5. Nanostructures in ancient artifacts. In 1992, scientists studying 2,000-year-old pottery from the ancient Tamil region of India made an astonishing discovery. The pot's black coating contained carbon nanotubes, a form of nanostructure that wasn't officially discovered until 1991 in modern labs. These tubes are only a few nanometers wide, stronger than steel, electrically conductive, and now used in modern tech from batteries to space materials. How did ancient Indian artisans incorporate such microscopic structures into their pottery? Was it an accidental byproduct of their firing technique? Or did they understand material science beyond their time? Either answer is mind-blowing. 6. The stone spheres of Costa Rica, ancient precision engineering? Deep in the jungles of Costa Rica, hundreds of perfectly round stone spheres lie scattered, some as small as a fist, others weighing up to 16 tons. Carved by the ancient Diquas culture over 1,000 years ago, many of these spheres are so perfectly shaped that they deviate less than 2 millimeters from true spherical perfection. Without modern tools, how did they achieve such precision? The sphere's purpose remains unknown. Some think they aligned with stars, others that they marked sacred lands. But here's the unsettling part. They seem intentionally placed in patterns that suggest geometric knowledge and surveying techniques long before modern GPS or even compasses. Could these be the echoes of a lost civilization with advanced mathematical knowledge? 7. Ancient drill holes in hard stone, impossible precision? Across Egypt, Peru, and India, we find perfectly drilled holes in granite and diorite, some as deep as 20 inches, and perfectly circular. These stones are some of the hardest on Earth. Modern engineers struggle to drill through them even with diamond-tipped tools. Yet ancient builders, without steel or electricity, did it with ease. In places like the Serapeum of Saqqara in Egypt, massive granite boxes weigh up to 80 tons, and their inner surfaces are flat to micron-level precision. Did ancient people possess lost technologies, advanced lathes, saws, or drills, now buried by time? Mainstream archaeology can't explain it. But the evidence is, right there in stone. 8. The Sumerian star map, knowledge of distant planets? The ancient Sumerians, living over 5,000 years ago, left behind thousands of cuneiform tablets. Among them is a star map called the Planisphere of Nineveh. It appears to show not just the stars, but the positions of the planets in our solar system, including Uranus and Neptune, which modern science only discovered with telescopes in the 18th and 19th centuries. How did a civilization with no known optical equipment know of planets invisible to the naked eye? Some believe the map describes the sky during a catastrophic asteroid event in 3123 BCE. If that's true, it means the Sumerians recorded astronomical events with incredible accuracy, possibly passed down from even earlier cultures. 9. The Roman concrete secret, lost chemistry. Roman structures like the Colosseum, aqueducts, and sea walls have stood for over 2,000 years, enduring earthquakes, storms, and saltwater. Why? Because Roman engineers used a form of concrete that actually gets stronger over time, unlike modern concrete which decays within decades. The secret? A rare blend of volcanic ash, lime, and seawater. Only in recent years have scientists begun to reverse engineer Roman concrete, and it's now influencing next-gen building materials. But how did Roman builders, without microscopes or chemistry, discover a formula that we're only just beginning to understand? It's a case of ancient materials science that outclasses some modern tech. 10. The Iron Pillar of Delhi, rust-proof metal? Standing over 23 feet tall and weighing more than 6 tons, the Iron Pillar of Delhi has resisted corrosion for over 1,600 years. Made of 98% wrought iron, yet exposed to monsoon rains and pollution, the pillar shows almost no rust. Modern metallurgists say the secret lies in its high phosphorus content and unique forge welding process, forming a protective passive layer. But again, how did 5th century Indian smiths create such advanced metallurgy? We still don't know the full answer. From ancient computers to electrical devices, from nanotechnology to global maps. These discoveries challenge our understanding of history. Could it be that our ancestors were far more advanced than we give them credit for? Or are these the fragments of a lost civilization, wiped out by catastrophe and buried beneath layers of time? One thing is clear. The past still holds secrets that could change our future. If you were amazed by these ancient anomalies, there's more. Subscribe now for deep dives into forbidden history, ancient civilizations, and lost technology. Drop a comment below. Which of these ancient tech mysteries shocked you the most? And which one do you believe points to lost knowledge? Hit the like button to support more content like this, and share this video with a friend who thinks history is set in stone. Because maybe, just maybe, it isn't.